What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy Enlightened Luciferian Prince coming at you once again. Welcome to those who are welcome. Assalamu alaikum to the brothers and sisters of the faith. And agents, you already know what it is. New students, you see what's in my hand? And even old students. We don't like to say students, but subscribers, I should say. Well, hell, class is in session, so I can use that word. See this? Grab one. Now, if you're watching this around children, you already know how this is going to go. You've been following me for this long, you know how this is going to go. All right? Pen, paper. All right. Class is in session. I know that a lot of people were asking me about, I read my comments, they send me analytics every week, I read the comment sections, I go through them. I can't go through all of them because a lot of them are going to go unanswered, I'm just saying. There's too many of them, too many videos to go, and that'll take me a half a day. Then I'll still have to go back and answer, so really don't get involved in that. The only ones they send me are the ones that I marked as unread or current. So, well, I unmarked it as, I unmarked unread and put it as current. So, if you've been following me for this long, stick with me. I know a lot of people don't understand what's really going on right now in this country. And I think people really need to understand that other countries, like mainly on the center stage, while they have people over here distracted with the chair and social media and yada, 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 and aliens and all that, the monetary system in this country is getting ready to get ridiculous. I'm going to break this down because I don't want to take up too much time. But all the countries that are in Africa right now are aligning with other Axis powers, such as China. See, they don't want to tell you this. As they said, the revolution will not be televised. You are now living in that time. Because as many countries have dumped the so-called US dollar, the almighty dollar ain't so almighty anymore. And while they keep y'all distracted with all this other stuff, because that's all they're throwing out there, many countries overseas in Europe are in a panic because whether or not we believe this, it impacts us on a much larger fiscal scale. And when we really realize what's going on without facing the distractions, this is what's going to happen to the US dollar. Since as of November 1st, I can assure you it'll be by November, y'all are going to see hyperinflation go crazy. So, since, China, don't deal with the United States, Russia is now in alliance with Africa, and they are all in together. Who's in the middle? You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're not telling y'all. They're not going to say this on the news. They're going to downplay it like, oh, maybe we could. No. Why do you think they want to centralize banking system to be digital in this country? Y'all didn't think that when I said this back in July, that was odd. And now it's coming to pass because I pay attention in real time. You know what I'm saying? And just like people used to talk crazy about other countries' money, well, now it's different. the time shift is happening in real time. It's gonna take $50 US to make $1 in the nations that are aligned with BRICS, which means that you are going to have to brunt the debt. Which is why I keep telling y'all, learn this stuff while you can. Reduce your debts. America has always been a debt-based country. It was indebted since the time of its inception. See that whole Declaration of Independence? Read that word again and keep letting it resound in your head. Independence. See what I'm saying? So when you really start breaking down etymology, you start really learning, you understand the fiscal policy behind this country and what's getting ready to happen soon. So them same name brands y'all was wearing, Jordans that was paying $200 for, how much you think you're finna pay now for one pair of Jordans? Because guess what? They're made in China. So to get over here, that means the tariffs and all of the actual tax laws don't apply to China, like as far as what it used to be. That's why everything around you can pick up. And I said it before, it says made in China. Don't find that odd. Don't find it odd when they also start saying it's made in Russia too. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But that's just to keep you aware of what's going on in current events. Not some people fighting on the Alabama riverboat. Although funny, what's getting ready to happen is not. Now, somebody asked me on the subject of what I had the video based on. Somebody asked me something about mortgage. And I know that they call it a mortgage crisis. It's only a mortgage crisis because people have not yet harnessed the power of education. You can only be in crisis if you are miseducated. And this is what you do to remedy your situation. And if you're facing that situation as of right now, you can put it to a full stop with one simple commercial process. Now, people say if it sounds too good to be true, I do my research. I do my homework. You know what I'm saying? I do my homework. I don't sit around here and listen to people and go ping pong and, just like back in the day, them pinball machines. That's what most of y'all do on social media. Y'all pull yourselves and eject yourselves and y'all go bing, 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 bing. That's why a lot of people ask me about social media influencers. I do my homework. Okay? I do my homework. I show my results. My results come out 100. Because when you do your homework, see, that's the thing that they taught you in school, but you didn't get the concept until you became an adult. When you study, you get 100. Now, we're not talking about that bullshit that they taught us. We're talking about applicable education. Okay? Capiche? Capiche. All right. So, one simple remedy. You don't have to be a secured party creditor to do this. Preferably, if you are in 1,000 feet ahead of people. 1,000 feet ahead. You're ahead if you are, because now you're securing your property. And I'm going to show you why one simple remedy will help you. And the title of this video is called Notice and Demand for Full Disclosure. Now, I remember when I told people in the previous video, whenever you, yourself, particularly yourself, have questions about things that you sign, I don't want people to lose faith in what I'm getting ready to say. Just because you signed something doesn't mean it's enforceable if you're not fully informed. And this is that remedy. because it's called full disclosure. See, you were given a proposal. They told you, this is what we'll do, this is what will happen, this is it, da 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 da, signed it. But they never told you, in the case of default, in case of anything, whatever. Yeah, it's on the paper, but they never told you. So what you do is you type up a notice and demand for full disclosure. Because you're like, wait a minute, hold, you talking about putting me out? I'm trying to take my house from me? We can't have that happen to y'all because times are getting hard and they're getting harder. Can't play around with these people. Can't let these people bully y'all into a position where they can do what they want. Okay? Now, after this letter is typed, notarized, placed on public record, okay? If you have a court proceeding, it'll put that thing to a full stop. So that's 3 avenues that totally can be covered in no time. Don't let, again, fear paralyzes initiative. Believe that. Now what you do with this letter, you send it to the trustee of the mortgage company, right? Failure for them to provide evidence of full disclosure halts the proceeding and therefore keeps you in good standing. Now, they might not like you for it. Who cares? We're not here for people's feelings, because when there's people that's out there in the street, they don't care about them people either. We're not here for feelings. We're here for logic and evidence. That's what we're here for. We're logical beings. And that's in less than 13 minutes. Now for the hijackers, I typed these up myself. So no, you're not going to get free licks off. Sorry for you. You're not going to get free licks off. Because I learned control. You know what I'm saying? Certain information. Certain people come on these platforms and make these websites and talk about these seminars. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I work. I do this for a living, amongst other things, and I also do this shit for fun. So you ask me what I do this shit. I educate people because I look at it like this. I looked at it from years ago. I work hard like there's no tomorrow because I don't want to work tomorrow. Did you catch that? See, when you understand that most people, when they go to court and they deal with these court situations, you have to realize there are 2 positions. And I'll make a diagram, put in more work so y'all can get a better understanding of visual. When you go to court, in certain instances, they're asking you questions. But you all forget to break down etymology. You understand, overstand, and understand what I'm saying. They're asking questions because they're trying to gain subject matter, which is why they always run to court. Mortgage companies always run to the court because they know the court got their back, because they're like, okay, we got them locked or her locked into a contract that they didn't know. But now you know. But see, when you understand and break down the word as king, put a hyphen in between it. Look up as and king. You're the one supposed to be asking the question, which is why you asked. You put this notice for demand of full disclosure. Did you catch that? Hope you did. You're the one asking questions. They can send you all the notices and all they want. But the notice of demand and full disclosure is you as king are asking questions. Those questions which I type myself, are basically, it's like a deposition. Look up deposition in Black's Law Dictionary. That's what you're doing. Because this is a civil matter, and that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go to civil court. Bismillah. I mean, you have to fully disclose everything. Now, what mortgage company is going to do that? I wonder. But, like I said, a lot of people be like, it's always a whale. If it's a whale, throw yourself in it. Because you're asking questions, and they're going to further darken your understanding of what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell y'all, you have to be the one to initiate. They present something to you, they say something to you, you ask questions. You're supposed to ask questions. You have the right to remain silent. Why do you think they tell y'all that? Don't they remain silent when y'all send them presentments and try to call them? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Because they don't want to incriminate yourself. That doesn't apply to you. It applies to them. You need to speak up. Some people have been taught backwards. I'm here just to write the direction. Literally. You can't just sit back and just let things happen to you. You have to happen to things. You have to happen to things. Some people throw their hands up in despair. I'm just going to let it. They got you. That's exactly where they want you. That's exactly where they want you. Right where you at. But I'll tell you, stay focused. Handle your business. Your business is going to handle you. I show examples. The next one really won't blow your mind. But I'm not going to say what it is. It's just going to pop up on your feed. You know. It's going to pop up on your feed. Telling y'all, get active. Because as the days go on, it's only going to get worse for people who don't know. We'll have some things to go prepare. Do. Hope y'all enjoy the class. Class is now out of session. You're welcome. Y'all know my email address is in the description. I'll leave it there. Pardon me for the people. I just went into my, well, obviously for obvious reasons, because I was in surgery and recovering from it, but I still slightly am. But yeah, I couldn't answer your calls. The few that did come through, but I'll leave my Google Voice number in the video description as well. Anybody want to donate to the channel for the content, I'll leave that information in there as well. Y'all take care. Don't be dangerous, but stay dangerous. You get it? Peace, light, love. See y'all soon.